We love gardening all year round, but there's something about springtime when the bees are buzzing and the flowers are just dripping off plants. It's simply magical. This private garden in northwest Sydney is dedicated to native plants and is just as colourful as any. Growing flowering plants is one of the biggest perks of having a garden and a necessary part of getting motivated, inspired and de-stressed. Not only are they a feast for the eyes, but flowers can attract pollinators, add unique design forms and turn tricky spots into pops of colour. Through using a variety of flowering plants, the gardeners here have created a welcoming habitat for wildlife, which makes the whole experience extra stimulating and meaningful. Here on ground level, there's just as much flowering going on with Grevillea sun-kissed waters. Its uniquely shaped flowers and leaves cascade over the ground, suppressing weeds, keeping soil cool, and providing shelter at a low level for little critters. Or it can flow over a large pot or retaining wall like a living sculpture. And the flower is a beautiful brush with pink and red tones. You can't really go wrong with grevilleas, and the flowers are so diverse, it's worth having more than one. Such an array of flower and foliage types attracts lots of different birds. This is the Grevillea flexuosa, or Zig Zag Gravelia. And there's always a clue in the name. You can see the zigzag pattern in the leaves. Aren't they incredible? I love them. Generally speaking, they're a tall shrub that grows to around the 2 metre mark, and they have quite a big spread on them. This one, however, has found its happy place, and it's closer to 4 metres, I'd say. The feature are these lemony yellow flowers that are really abundant, and they do well as a cut flower. If you want to add a dramatic riot of blooms to your garden, then you can't go past this tea tree. Leposperma Cardwell, or a Cardwell pink version. Pop these in full sun with good drainage, either as a single feature specimen or go all out with a multicolour mass planting for full effect. Now, it doesn't stay in flower like this all year, but this beautiful soft light green foliage makes for an informal screen, or if you give it a clip, it can make for a nice hedge up to around about the 2 metre mark. There are some spots in the garden that are a little trickier to fill with flowers, but this garden has the solutions. Native orchids, white or pink dendrobiums. These are either known as epiphytes or lithophytes, so they either grow on trees or they grow on the nooks on rocks and rock shelves. If you're looking for some colour or form in the garden and you don't even have any soil, well, these are the answer. And did I mention a bouquet? You smell these long before you see them. Even when not flowering, the glossy, strappy leaves are a brilliant, unexpected display, popping out of a rockery or branch. For climbing walls, pergolas, trees or trellises, you can't go past the Pandaria Snowbells, which is a hybrid of the native Wonga Wonga vine, which is really at home and adapted to most areas around the country and is pretty much low care. It gets these beautiful lantern-shaped flowers, prolific across late winter into spring, and it comes in a variety of different colours as well. Maintenance-wise, prune it at a young age to keep it nice and dense and bushy, and after flowering, give it a little bit of a prune if you want to stop it from getting too vigorous and taking over. There are so many incredible native flowers that will bring you endless delight and wonder. So why not celebrate spring with some colour and fun?